Shields up, Iron Breakers. Rurkan here coming at you with another video, and today I would like to talk to you guys about trailers. More specifically, when trailers tend to take things a little bit too far and reveal maybe just a little bit too much of information that I would rather not actually know, which has happened this year quite a few times. In recent memory, I can talk about Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and Monster Hunter World, and these are two games that I'm not criticizing the games themselves. I'm super excited to be playing Xenoblade Chronicles 2 right now, and I'm super excited to check out Monster Hunter World when that eventually comes out in January. But I do feel that their trailers have been a little bit too revealing, and I will get into some specifics without actually spoiling anything. But before that, I would like to ask you, am I the only one who feels like this? Like, seriously, leave it in the comment section below. Tell me how you feel about some of the trailers that happen to be too revealing, because we know that basically our brain is this machine that he's an actual scumbag. Like, yes, brain, I'm talking about you. You're a scumbag every now and then, because if there is one bit of information that I try to ask you to remember, brain, you forget about it. Like that, like literally like that. It's like, it's gone. Forget about that. You wanted to know about that thing? Nah, dude, that's gone. I forgot about it 30 seconds before you even mentioned it. However, whenever there are some things that I see that I want you to forget, brain, you just never forget about it. It's just like that shit might as well be carved into stone. Whenever you see something that you want to forget, dude, forget about it, because your brain's already registered that shit, dude. He put it on stone. He made a triplicate copy. He's distributed out to all the motherfucking neurons in your head. Okay? That's what usually happens. Like, think of it like this. Try to remember like a mathematical formula that you needed to remind yourself for a specific test that you took. Your brain probably doesn't remember jack shit about that. However, try to forget that one time that you walked in on your parents while they were having sex in the bathroom. No, fuck that shit. That shit is there forever. That shit is etched into your mind for good. Which is why I kind of feel that trailers need to be particularly more careful about the information they reveal. Now, I did say I was going to bring some specific examples. Now, in the case of Monster Hunter World, I don't really need to get too specific, because what's happened is with all the trailers that have been released and all of the videos that they have shown and all of the gameplay that they have shown, basically I almost feel like I've already seen 60 to 80% of the game. Like, you need to understand something. When it comes to playing a video game, the first impressions that you get on certain events that happen in the game is like those will evoke certain emotions on you, whether those emotions are fear, disgust, anger. Like they evoke emotions on you, right? Whenever you see, in the case of Monster Hunter specifically, like you will get specific feelings on the specific monsters. Like, for instance, I still remember the first time in Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate when I fought the Quechua, because he had like his little thing that he would go with his rage mode, and he would start flying and he would climb. He will do all of these really crazy things, and I had a lot of fun in that fight, and I genuinely reacted in different ways to the different things that the beast did. But what I'm saying is that the fresh experience of me, I've never seen a Quechua, because I wasn't paying attention to the marketing material at the time. I'm not sure if they actually shown the Quechua or not. I think they showed the Tetsukabra for sure, because I don't think my Tetsukabra experience was quite as memorable as the Quechua. But it's like, and this is a very simple thing. Like, Quechua is a very minor monster in the grand scheme of things when it comes to Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. But the fact that I didn't know anything about him made the fight all that much more interesting, because I was learning about this monster. I was seeing it for the first time and seeing how it moved and the different things it did. And that was fascinating, okay? Now, for instance, when you look at Monster Hunter World, they already reveal like that bat-looking thing that kind of puffs up like a blowfish and floats in the air and whatever that thing's supposed to do. And I know for a fact that if I had watched that in-game for the very first time without actually, having seen it before, I would be like, oh my God, this thing's amazing. But the problem is now when I go to play the game and I see it for the first time, of course, I'm still gonna be curious to see about all the moves that he's gonna be doing and about all the things, all the different enrage modes that he might have and whatever kind of different attacks that he might perform. I'm gonna be curious to find out about that. But the initial reaction of seeing the creature for the very first time, that's gone. And that's gone forever, because like I said, that shit that you're trying to forget, it's etched into your mind forever, okay? Like, I'll be on my deathbed and I'll remember that goddamn bat in my head. I'm never gonna forget it because I'm trying to forget it. It's just not happening, okay? That's a serious problem. So it's like, I wish trailers didn't reveal as much. And I know that a lot of people will say, oh, that's why I do media blackout. And I have to say, good on you. It's a good thing that you do media blackouts with some of these trailers because of how I feel that they're revealing too much information and whatnot. It's a good thing you can do a media blackout, but like someone like me, I need to be watching pretty much everything that happens in the gaming industry. And so many times I'm spoiled to so many different things. Like even sometimes in embargoes, like Nintendo is guilty of this. Like on the embargoes, like they will just straight up say you can't reveal this thing and this thing and that thing, and I'm just like reading the embargo, I'm like, you just spoiled it for me because it's all there. I understand why they do it though, because nowadays it almost seems like a lot of websites and even YouTubers and whatnot, they'll have no qualms about spoiling someone's, you know, video game without even giving them so much as a warning, which is why I take such care in my personal videos to announce, okay, listen, this discussion is completely spoiler free, so you can come and you can watch it, because otherwise people won't know if you're talking about something, and if you don't mark it spoiler free, people won't know. And the worst part is that some of them are just like, they're talking about something and suddenly they just reveal something out of nowhere, and you're just like, no! Another recent culprit that over-revealed story bits in a video game is actually Nintendo themselves. In the latest Nintendo Direct for Xenoblade Chronicles 2. And those of you that were with me, because I streamed that live, those of you that were with me, you guys will know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to spoil it, don't worry about it. But something happened in that Nintendo Direct that revealed an event that takes place in the game. And it is an event that, in my opinion, it is clearly designed to evoke a lot of emotions from players. And the fact that they just revealed it and they just, without any kind of reservation whatsoever, it's just like, oh yeah, this thing happens. And I was like, what? Why would you show me this? Why? I was just like legitimate, because what happens is, since I've already seen what happened in that Nintendo Direct, when I was actually playing through that portion of the game, I was like, oh, this is that part where this thing happens, and I was empty inside. I was just like, there's no feeling to be had because I've already experienced everything through the Nintendo Direct. And I know for a fact that it would have made a massive difference in how I was going to feel about that cutscene as it played out if I hadn't known what was going to happen. It was going to make a massive difference. And it made me sad. And again, it made me wonder if am I the only one that feels that a lot of, again, bear in mind though, like in the terms of Xenoblade Chronicles, this is like freaking 1% of the story. So there's just like still a ton of more stuff that I've discovered firsthand. The game's already taken me to tears as well. So there's still a ton of stuff to witness that is going to be fantastic. I'm not saying, oh, the whole game is spoiled. Not by a long shot, but there is one bit of it that was spoiled. And it made me very sad when I actually got there. And I kind of feel that I'm going to be feeling a little bit the same way when I actually get to play Monster Hunter World because of all of these things that have already been revealed. I almost feel like I've seen 60 to 80% of the monsters that are going to be in the game. If you actually go to the wiki page for Monster Hunter World, which I would not really advise anyone to do at this point, there's already like a massive list of all the monsters that are identified. They have some of their patterns also detailed and the types of attacks, their vulnerabilities, and I'm just like, game's not even out yet. Come on, man. Again, and same thing with armor sets. We have people breaking those down on YouTube, and I'm just like, no, I don't, it's too much information. I don't want to know. But I guess it's all part of this thing that I tend to call the culture of the now, because nowadays everybody feels that they need to get the information as soon as it's out there. The second it hits the news, everybody's just like devouring everything, every little bit of information about anything that they care about. And a lot of times you end up spoiling stuff for yourself, which is it's a serious problem in the industry. And in my opinion, you guys should try to do more media blackouts. I'm not saying like media blackouts as in friggin' boycott the media. I'm talking about like, if you are interested in a video game, nowadays you gotta be really careful about what you watch online. Otherwise, you run the risk of just basically getting everything spoiled for you, and by the time you get to the game, you already know what most of the things are going to happen. This actually happens in the movie industry quite a bit as well. As a matter of fact, how many trailers has the, what's it called? This one, I forgot the title of the next Star Wars movie. Holy shit. That's how much I've been media blackouting that shit. It's not Return of the Jedi, it's whatever. The next Star Wars movie, how many trailers has that thing had? Fucking 10 at this point? Like, I almost feel like every week or so I'm going through my newsfeed and there's a website that is just like breaking down the trailer and overanalyzing every single bit of the Star Wars trailer, and I'm just looking at it. Stay away from that. Don't even, I barely even read the headlines anymore because sometimes the spoilers will even be in the friggin' headlines. Oh my God. Am I the only one who feels like this? Like, seriously, let me know in the comment section below. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit that like button. Helps out a lot. If you are new here, subscribe so that you are always notified when there's a new video. Hit the bell icon so that you actually receive the notification. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.